All right, let me see if I can see everything. I'm going to put this over here. Oh my god, I didn't even look at my face yet. Hold on. My face all right? Well, some people probably say no. But that ears, I can't really change that. I mean, I could, but I'm not going to. Because I can't, I'm just not going to change my face. Who could, I mean, people do that, but I'm not, I mean, I'm not. I'll try to like keep it clean and stuff like that, but I'm not changing it. Can't change. I can't change the face. I gotta put this over here, like that, and then I'm gonna pull this over. Oh, there's the microphone. Well, it's been a few days, so it's like I gotta kind of figure out. Well, that sounds good. My nose is running. Where's it running to? I don't know. We do that. We little pat it. Try to get it off. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Can I even see this? See, I can't see this crap. How do I really look like I'm in the basement. Why do I look like I'm in the basement? I don't know. I need to figure this out. My hair is like that. See, look at, I just like literally just flew in. Well, I didn't fly, like not on a plane or anything. I don't know. I don't know about that. Like it looked better earlier. I don't know. It did. Can I see that? Can I see that? Maybe. I'm not getting glasses. It's not happening. All right. So I guess we'll just leave it like that for right now. Do that. So good morning. It is it's Tuesday, December 28th. I almost said December 27th. That's not. It's Tuesday, December 28th, which means that in just a few days, it's going to be, I don't know about this, New Year's Eve. And we're going to be in the year 2022. That's insane to me. It's 3 2s and a 0. So that means we're going to be in a year of even numbers, which I love. I've always been fascinated with even numbers. When I pump gas, I make sure that the number stops on an even number.
I have the same problem when I pump gas.
Oh my God, it's dripping.
When I pump gas, I always make sure it ends on an odd number.
I was going to say, you don't do that. You totally don't do that.
Well, you know, people like to pump gas. I'm pumping gas right now as we speak.
No, like, have I? My gosh, I'm trying to think the last time I pumped gas. I don't know, because you know why?
Why?
Because I'm stationary a lot. So I haven't even...
Tell the radio listening audience, YouTube audience, why you don't pump gas.
Because you do it.
That's right.
And I'm stationary.
And I'm a good. No, you sit in the car and you watch me and say good morning to Taryn this morning. She's had a third cup of coffee already this morning.
Good morning.
She had a third cup of coffee, and we're in a race together to see who can drink the most coffee today, her or myself. She's a great lady. Great lady.
Did you have? Did I have your coffee yet or no?
Yes, I've had 2 cups already this morning.
Really?
It's a beautiful thing. I feel like energized. I feel like on top of the world this morning. I feel like I don't feel that much.
I don't feel that energized yet.
Really?
No, my coffee is not really kicked in yet.
Really? Oh well.
Really, I'm not lying. Al.
Not. Oh my God, this is a serious conversation.
Not lying.
So you watch this on YouTube this morning. You can subscribe to the channel, and if you subscribe, we get a chance for you to win prizes down the line coming up soon.
Hey Al.
Hey, what?
Can you put your tongue in your top lip? Look like an orangutan.
Wait a minute, Kiki. What did you just say?
Put your tongue in your top lip.
Okay.
And pretend you're an orangutan.
What are you talking about? I'm talking about serious stuff here on how you can win prizes. And you're talking about putting my tongue in my top lip.
What
the hell's the matter with you?
I don't know. Good morning, Tracy.
Oh, God. Tracy's here to say the day. And you can listen to us on Facebook at kiki.fm. So if you can't comment, you're not a subscriber yet on YouTube, you can become a subscriber. You can comment all whatever, like Tracy's doing right now.
Yeah, as long as you're nice about it.
And you're on Facebook, you can listen, but you can comment over there, and we'll see your comments over there. So, but we got a little snow overnight, which kind of adds to the little flavor of the Christmas holiday season, right?
It's weird.
What do you mean it's weird?
It's real. All right. First of all, okay. So,
Right.
guys, for those of you who do not know, we are in Rhode Island. It's very dark out.
Well, what do you want? It's like nighttime, morning time, or whatever. You know?
It's night/morning. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's very dark out. There's a dusting of that white stuff.
Dusting like Christmas Eve.
I wanted to have a yard sale today.
What is the matter with you? Oh my God, you are.
I know, but
there's something wrong with you.
Listen, I have some stuff I need to get rid of. So,
good. That's great. I'm happy for it.
And I'm almost to the point. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to donate it. But
right.
I mean, there's some cash there, so I may.
Oh my God, what's wrong with you?
I may just have like an afternoon yard sale because Louis has to go to the vet today. So
that's great
for his little checky uppy, get his little shots.
So checky uppy.
And oh my gosh, so I'm in the Salvation Army yesterday.
Oh, here we go with the Salvation Army store.
My fave.
Oh but I'm like
hold
that.
On.
Yeah.
So then there's this dog barking.
I heard
the entire time, and you're not supposed to have pets in there,
right?
You're not. Because I would be taking Louis with me all the time. However, so I see the pet that's there.
Yeah.
And he's the friggin' cutest thing.
Really?
It's a little Yorkie.
Was that what was making all that noise?
And so I said to the woman, it's like, how old's your Yorkie? I think the Yorkie was 7 and the Yorkie weighed about 8 pounds.
Oh,
but
fat thing.
She looked so much bigger. She was gigantic compared to Louis.
8 pounds is compared to 4 pounds.
And I said, oh, my Yorkie's 4 pounds. She's like, is that real? I said, yes. Yeah. Trust me.
Yeah, Louis been on a diet forever.
He is real.
He's real.
He is for reals.
For reals.
He is 4 pounds of, oh my God. And he's so cute.
Oh,
just
great.
how he watches me get ready in the morning.
He watches me get ready
so
every
cute.
morning, too.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, well, because I never get ready.
And this morning, hysterical. So he's looking at me.
He's looking at
like,
you.
Help me. And I said, what? The cat is in his spot in the bed.
The cat's in his spot.
So he doesn't know what to. He's like looking at me, expecting me to kick the cat out of the bed. I'm not kicking the cat out. I can't do that because that's just not nice.
Not nice.
So I said, no, Louis, you got to handle this on your own. You got to just do what you got to do.
Say good morning to Tony from Jamestown this morning. He's listening.
Good morning to Tony from Jamestown.
He's listening on
Mr. Oyster Man,
Facebook or whatever.
Mr. Oyster, Oyster person.
So hopefully everybody had a great Christmas, and we had a nice Christmas Eve, nice Christmas Day, nice Christmas afterwards too. Day after Christmas, so we enjoyed. What's the matter with you? I'm talking here, and you're like
I'm yawning.
You're like you're bored with what I'm saying.
I'm not bored at all.
Okay,
but I gotta tell you.
Oh, what?
Having trouble.
You having trouble this morning?
You know why?
Why, Kiki?
I didn't sleep last night.
Oh, God.
You know why I think I didn't sleep?
No, why didn't you sleep, Kiki?
And here's the silly thing. So I think it was last week or the week before I said, I can drink coffee late in the day and I'm fine. And I go right to sleep.
Yeah.
Last night.
Yeah.
I had coffee late in the day.
Oh, you did?
And I think that's why I was up all night long.
I slept like a baby.
Not me.
Well, I woke up early though. I had to
Not me.
I had to get up and go tinkle.
Oh, that's right, Tracy. Happy birthday. It was Tracy's birthday.
Oh, when was her birthday? Like
it was Christmas Day, I believe.
Really?
Yep. Mark's son was Christmas Eve, right?
I think so.
And Tracy is Christmas Day. So happy birthday.
I think his mother's birthday, Janet, was yesterday. I'm not sure.
Oh my gosh, all these birthdays. I know. It's insane. God, happy birthday to Mark's mom. I have to go
get some sorry I'm late cards today.
I don't think they have those.
they used to be a big thing back in the day.
What? Sorry I'm late cards?
Yeah, sorry I'm late for your birthday. Yes, it was.
Well, all right. I do remember a thing, belated birthday cards, but they only had like 2 or 3 to pick from, maybe even 1.
Right.
And I think that let's talk about the sad thing here.
What?
Sad reality.
What?
Cards are going to go by the wayside. They're going to be extinct like dinosaurs.
No, they're not.
Yeah, I kind of think so. I think that's going to be a thing of the past.
But this year,
it's very sad.
But this year, Kiki, we begged for Christmas cards, and it worked. And it worked.
Thank you for those of you who
oh my
did
God.
Send us
and those of you who didn't, you're not going to get a card from me next year. That's
because
fine.
now Al is so happy he could add to his collection.
Very excited to my Christmas card collection. In fact, I said to you yesterday, we were talking about taking the tree down.
Good morning, Peter Baker.
I thought of maybe leaving the tree up the entire year.
I mean,
Well, why
it
not?
looks nice. The tree is
Looks
nice. You
nice.
know why? Because we have no decorations on it.
Right.
So it's kind of a generic looking tree.
Generic. And maybe Peter Baker could come over to our homestead and sit underneath the Christmas tree with Kick and Al.
And I go to my friend Michelle's house, and
Oh
she's
my God.
so creative. It's
So creative.
You know, I wish I had that thing. I wish I had that little
Wish you
creative
had that
gene
thing. Yes.
inside of my body, but
Inside
I
my
don't.
body.
Michelle got it.
Michelle got it.
And she created a
thing.
little tree forest
She got
snow scene with
birch
lanterns
trees.
and trees
She
and
has-
lighted birch
She had
branches. And
snow on the floor too. The snow was beautiful. Wasn't
I
it?
mean, it's just not. It's not right.
Yes, it is. What do you mean it's not right?
No, it's right for her.
Her house and the
For me,
outside of the house was beautiful.
I know. She's so
Talented. And
She's so talented.
And she had us over the day after Christmas, and she's such a great cook.
She is
oh
awesome.
my God.
So she's one of those people that
One of those people.
is just great at everything.
Great at everything.
She looks great.
She looks great.
She smells good.
She smells
all the
good.
time.
And
her house is beautiful.
Beautiful.
She's a great cook.
Great cook.
She's a great person.
Great person. And
she's funny.
She's funny.
She's pretty.
She's pretty.
She's got like everything.
She's like Mrs. Santa Claus.
And then there's me.
Ho, ho, ho. What are you? Oh my God! It feels sorry for me.
Hey, Jody, I'm glad you joined us. Sorry about yesterday.
So,
and I got to tell you,
Jody.
Yep.
Oh my
so
God.
Jody said he got up yesterday, and we weren't here. So sorry.
Well, we had it. We were going to take the week off.
We were, and you
Kiki,
said no.
And Kiki, no. Kiki says, "No, I'm not taking the week off." And I said, "You got to take the week off because everybody else and their uncle and their aunt are taking the weeks off, and everybody's on vacation this week. No, I got to go on." Okay, whatever. But sorry, my nose is running. I got the same thing you do. But thanks for listening to Kiki.fm.
Yeah.
So many people listening yesterday. We got some new news happening about Kiki.fm in a couple of days. It's going to be very exciting.
We do?
We have some exciting new news coming up in a couple of days. So listen to Kiki.fm and you're going to love it. So.
Okay. And I just have to say, so I was talking about my Rolling Stones sweatshirt.
Oh, yeah. So you didn't talk about it yet. Have you talked about it yet?
All right. So I talked about it the other day. This is, let me.
This is the one you were talking about that you lost.
So let me lay the groundwork again. I go to my thrift shop, my favorite. I spent like hours in there yesterday. I got some great stuff. But anyway. So the day before Christmas Eve, what was it?
It was Christmas Eve, wasn't it?
Was it Christmas Eve?
It was Christmas Eve. So you came on the YouTube thing here and on the Facebook and everything else and give me a classic rock raw, and it actually snowed that morning. So you were having an anxiety attack because you couldn't find your sweatshirt.
It was the day before Christmas Eve, right?
No, it was the day.
Whatever. Okay, so whatever. Regardless,
because I went there and Dolores was getting out at 1 or 2 o'clock.
Okay, so hold on.
What?
So I got great stuff that day too. I got some Harley Davidson.
Mark's late this morning.
Shirts and good morning, Mark.
He's late.
I got some Harley Davidson shirts, sweatshirts, really cute things.
Beautiful.
And I found this Rolling Stone sweatshirt. So here it is.
Yeah.
So I can show everybody.
Yeah, look at that.
That's just, it's cute. And it's got like all distressing up here.
Right.
And distressing down here. Like it's all distressed, right?
Right, like me. But when I see that sweatshirt, Kiki, I want you to stop me up.
But it's a great,
make it no sense.
It's a great sweatshirt. So I said, "Oh, I'm so excited! I'm going to wear it the next radio show."
Right.
I get home and I'm going through my stuff. I'm like, "Where's my Rolling Stone sweatshirt?"
Right.
And it wasn't there. So Al calls Dolores.
No, before that, when you're doing your thing on Friday morning, you were making me leave my engineering post to go look for the goddamn thing, and I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it anywhere.
So I said, "Go in my bag of tricks and see if it's in there."
Bag of tricks. Oh my
Nothing.
God. Bag of tricks. I love it. Bag of tricks.
So once the store opens, we call Dolores, our friend, and she goes, "I don't remember cashing that out. So there's no way you cash it out." She's very good.
She's very good. She's very particular. She's a perfectionist.
So I asked her politely, I'm like, Dolores, please, can you see it's still on the rack?
Please.
She found it.
She found it.
Calls up. I got it.
Oh,
so Al said, "I'm coming to get it."
Coming to get you.
So it was $6.99, but I got it for $3.49 because they were having a sale.
Right. And
so I was excited about that.
Yay.
So I'm very excited. And
But-
then, so I'm wearing it. I'm getting ready to come into the.
Can I finish the story here?
No, I'm getting ready to come into the recording studio.
Yeah.
Al goes, so did you wash it?
Oh my God.
Of course I washed it.
It's early in the morning.
Of course I
I'm just having
washed
a
it.
conversation with it. The important thing is
I'm
that
so excited to wear it.
Dolores was so nice, and she found it on the rack. But she's so excited that we delivered a plate of cookies to her, and she says, "Do I have to give these to anybody else?" I said, "No, you'll see them all yourself." So
And then she goes,
"Pick a poop."
And then wait.
What?
She goes, do I have to give the plate back?
Right.
And Al said,
No.
she yells out in the store yesterday because I had to go yesterday.
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't have to go, but I did.
Yeah, because
So she goes, Al said you got the plate at a yard sale and I didn't have to give it back. I said, you're absolutely right.
Now here she walks into
I got
the
the plate
store,
at a yard sale.
and she
Of
yells
course I
across the
watched
store.
that too.
You have to give it back.
I love it.
Gail's here.
Hey, Gail.
Gail.
Good morning. And thank you, Tracy.
I've been going through a Gail withdrawal too for the last couple of days. What, you ever have a Gail withdrawal?
That's the cool thing about
Cool.
Going to these yard sales and thrift stores and all that stuff.
Sales this time of year.
Well,
what the hell are you talking about?
It's the
girl?
thrift store right now. So
yeah, well, but
and the stuff I got yesterday, kids. Oh my
God. So
gosh.
Kiki's in this
So
thrift store
exciting.
yesterday, and I'm like the mayor of the town. Like I'm outside,
Ridiculous.
and these people are like, coming by, they see me in the car and they says, "Are you okay?" "Yeah." "Is you waiting?" "Yeah, I'm okay." But I talked to so many people. I had like a grand time. It was like Mayville. I mean, it's just like people dropping by, conversations. People I've seen and known for a while, but don't really know them that well. But I found how much money they make a year, which is great. I mean, I didn't know that.
I could not believe that.
They didn't have to tell me, but that was fine. Then I saw another guy who told me about his exciting week away and everything else. Oh my God, it was like, I was exhausted by the time I arrived home because I was talking all day.
It's one thing when I go anywhere with you.
Why?
He talks to evereverybody.
Yeah, but
he's like
it's fine,
a stray cat. He just goes up to everybody, begs for food.
No. That's not true. I just sit there.
True.
I don't say anything. People come over to me and they start talking to me. They don't want anything anymore. I'm not like a big radio personality. I can give concert tickets away. They just want to talk. I mean, what? What are you laughing about?
A big radio personality.
No,
that is funny.
No, but they just like talking to me. We talk about nothing. Sometimes we just talk. What were we talking about yesterday? I can't even remember. But we're talking about this and that and everything else. I had a great time.
And then he brings in one of our relatives into the store, and I'm like, I'm shopping. I'm like in my zone, and then he goes, "Look who's here! Hi, Dan!" And I'm like, give him a big hug and
That was great.
It's just hysterical.
One of our relatives, yes.
And I say to Al all the time, like, listen, I can go to the store myself.
Right.
And he's like, no, I enjoy it.
Yeah.
I enjoy sitting in the car for hours waiting for you to come out.
But then you saw the relative and says, "Oh, I gotta go. I got another rack of clothes coming up.
I know.
I got a job here to do. I know it's good to see you. I love you, but get out of here. I gotta go shopping."
A fresh rack had come out with fresh items.
Does everybody get excited when a fresh rack comes out? There's nothing like a fresh rack.
I had to go through the fresh rack, and let me tell you, I'm glad I went through that rack.
Oh my God! So you can listen on the Facebook right now. You can listen to us online, Android, iPhones, your Alexas, Kiki.fm. You can watch us right here on Kiki Classic Rock YouTube. You subscribe, you get a chance to win, and everything else.
You have options.
You have options.
You have a lot of options. And I got to say, I just hope that, I'm sorry, my eye is really, why? Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Here's the thing. So I did that.
The beautiful woman from
that was ridiculous.
Richmond, Virginia is here this morning. Oh my God.
Hello, Ebony.
Oh my God. She says she's enjoying the show.
You know what?
I'm enjoying my Ebony.
Al's not enjoying the show.
What?
I'm kidding.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for coming in.
No,
we appreciate you all being here, but I do want to say before I head into our classic rock news that I hope that all of you had a wonderful Christmas.
Yeah, and we had a little snow on Christmas Eve. We had snow here this morning, but I've had it with the snow. I mean, I'm done.
Oh, please. What were you saying last night? Oh, I got to get the snow blower ready. I'm like, oh.
No, I want to put it away.
I'm
done with the snow. My God, we've had so much snow so far. We've had probably about 1.5 inches accumulation so far this season, and I am done. But the important thing is I'm leaving the Christmas tree up all the time. So
I know.
What?
Al don't show up. It's true.
What do you mean don't show up?
I mean, I don't know.
What does
It's
she mean?
just, it's
What do
just
you mean by
because
that?
Jotty said it. He said, Al don't show up.
What are you talking about? Don't show up for what? The show?
You should let me. You should let me do my own thing when I go to the thrift store.
Oh, that's what. No,
That's what I think. I don't know.
No,
I mean, I think you should just let me do my own.
Listen.
Because I feel bad.
What do you feel bad for?
Well, it's cold outside, and you're like
no.
sitting in the car.
So what did I do yesterday while you went to the thrift store? What did I do?
Okay, all right, that's true.
What did I do, Kiki?
Well,
what did I do?
And this is what
What did I do?
I made you useful.
Oh,
during the time that I was thrifting.
Because you gave me a job.
So our future daughter-in-law,
right? She wasn't feeling well.
Is not feeling well. So I said, "Oh, do you want some soup?"
Right.
Because our son was working, and
right.
She said, "Oh, I don't want it." But I said, "Listen, we'll bring you some soup." So I said, "Al, drop me off. Let's go get some soup."
Right.
And he delivered soup and orange juice to her.
Right.
And then he came back, and then he was talking to everybody in the parking lot.
Right, but then I got some soup for us later on, and I had some in the afternoon. It was great.
We went to Market Basket after.
Oh my God! Now Johnny is beating me up because I didn't come to their house for Christmas. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were going to go to his house.
Oh God.
Al's. You know what?
Wow.
Don't be offended, Jotty, because Al pawns himself off to everybody. So
that's fine.
It's ridiculous.
That's fine. And now it's time for Classic Rock Raw right here at Kiki.fm, on YouTube at Kiki Classic Rock.
So welcome to your Classic Rock Raw on this December 28th of 2021, almost to be 2022. Can you believe that? That is insane. The Scorpions, they are releasing a new album due to be released on February 25th of 2022. Rock Believer is their first album since their 2017 release, Born to Touch Your Feeling Best of Rock Ballads, which not only included their best ballads, which is what they wanted that album to be, their best ballads, because it was the best ballad album, and they've got a bunch, but they also included 2 new songs on there, Melrose Avenue and Always Be With You. Wind of Change is phenomenal, but Still Loving You has that heat of the drums and guitar paired with Klaus Main's beautiful vocals. It's just yummily, I believe, the perfect rock ballad from the Scorpions. Now, the Scorpions originated in 1965. If I just found that so crazy to even write that down, but they did. 1965 in Hanover, Germany, by Rudolf Schenker and Klaus Main, did not join the band until 1978. This is why I love reading into all of this stuff. But Klaus has been on every Scorpion studio album since. Now, the band started working on their newest release in July of 2020 remotely, but it was slow going with the craziness of the world happening, but they plugged through, and Peacemaker, the first single off their new upcoming album, came out on November 5th, and they still have that Scorpions rockin' punchy flavor. They really, really do. You got to go and listen to it. And it totally makes you want the new Scorpions album to be released. And you can just hear what could possibly be coming on this new album. Now, in March, they will play 9 shows in Vegas at Planet Hollywood. Then they head to Europe, where Wolfgang Van Halen will be supporting them with his new band, Mammoth WVH. Wolfgang recently said that fans should not hold their breath for his dad's archived and vaulted songs because he has no idea when they will come out. But they're there. They're there in the wings waiting. Wolfgang also said that fans of Eddie should not say or ask when Wolfgang is taking over, because he's not. He's himself. He's Wolfgang. He's him. He also said that, like I said, he's his own person. He has his own sound. And that's that. Leave him alone. Rudolf Schenker once talked about the time Eddie went and got him and Klaus from the audience and brought them backstage to hang out with them, and they all had a great friendship. So it has to be cool for Wolfgang to be touring with a band that has so much respect for his dad. I mean, totally, just a full circle moment for the Scorpions, and Wolfgang. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Fallion, oh my gosh, how are ya? And Fallion says hello to Al.
Oh, I'm still here. I just doing the same thing as Gail's doing. She says she's so tired for coffee, but her fingers aren't working. Well, my fingers are working just fine, Gail.
Oh my gosh. Gail said, I went to the beach the other day. One of my nieces is down from Albany and her father-in-law lives in Sarasota. So she drove down and went to the beach. Oh my.
Oh, Gail?
Beach. Gosh, I want to go to the beach.
Where? She went to the beach in Sarasota?
She went to the beach, yeah.
That's on the west coast of Florida, just north of Fort Myers, I think.
So I'm guessing the weather's beautiful.
Maybe we should take a drive down there today. I would love to go to Florida. Would you?
We'll just take a quick drive down
right,
to
it'd be
Florida.
fine. No, but
5 days later, we'll get there.
Yeah, but we'll go down there. We'll stay down there for like a couple months and then come back. I remember back in the day, I went down there for a radio job. I stayed down there for a month, and I just says, I got to get out of this area.
Did you really?
Yeah, I got a job offer at a station called Wink FM down in Fort Myers.
Okay.
And I was down there for a month, and I was trying to figure out how to move down there and everything else. But I just couldn't take the Denny's specials and that. I had to leave.
What do you mean you couldn't do?
No, it was kind of like
I
didn't. At that time, I was a lot younger, and I didn't want that demographic. I just these people. I don't know. It's kind of like the demographic we have now, but it's fine. Back then, it didn't work for me, and it's too hard for me. So.
And that's kind of funny because speaking of demographic, this totally leads me into my next story, which is kind of funny.
I was in the year for the pre-meeting demographic. And Kiki, classic rock.
You don't even know. You have no idea what I'm even talking about, which is so ironic.
I never have it.
He doesn't, thank goodness. So recently, Peter Jackson's Beatles documentary, Get Back, is said to have mostly been watched by people who are over the age of 55.
Okay, thank you, El.
I mean, when I read that, I said, "Is that supposed to be shocking?" But when you dig into it, it's definitely interesting. Now, the Beatles came out in 1960, and teenage girls were gaga over them. So now today, those 13-year-olds that were gaga over the Beatles then are about 74 years old today, which is actually great that the average age of folks watching a Beatles documentary today in 2021 is 55, because 55 years ago, it was 1966. However, you weren't listening to the Beatles because you were a newborn.
Oh,
right?
I listened to the Beatles.
So let's say you truly started getting into the Beatles when you were 10.
Yeah, about that, yeah.
That brings us to 1976, but they broke up in 1970. So it's a big win that people who are 55 years old are streaming the Get Back documentary, because technically and really, this was past their time.
Right.
And I suck at math.
Get Back.
So it took me a long time to put that together. Yeah. So there you go. Yeah. Now, I have seen only positive reviews about this 8-hour documentary. And Paul Stanley of KISS called it eye-opening, joyous, astonishing, and humbling. So obviously he watched it. Paul also said that it made him wish even more that the Beatles could have gone on forever. Now, as much as I totally get what Paul said, they split up when they needed to split up, because if they didn't, we wouldn't have had the incredible music that we got from John and George.
Right.
If you really think about it.
And Paul and Ringo.
But it was more John and George that gave us the real amazing solo work that they gave us. So if the Beatles had stayed together, we just wouldn't have gotten that. And then there is the music from Paul McCartney and Wings. And I have to tell, Paul got some flack from Wings, right? I loved Wings. I loved Paul McCartney and Wings. I mean, come on. Jet. That's a great song.
Oh, I forgot about that song.
Hi, 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 and Silly Love Songs.
Hi, Hi, Hi.
Like, those are great songs.
I don't mean to interrupt you. Did you have a favorite Beatle?
I have to say now, my favorite Beatle would be George.
Me too. And I loved the album All Things Must Pass. I listened to the album backwards and forwards, I don't know how many times.
But I mean, I love all of
Right.
how do you not love all of them collectively?
What is life? My Sweet Lord. Oh my
My
God.
Sweet Lord,
I
I
love
have to
that
say,
song.
is up there at the
Right.
tippity top of my list of favorite songs of all time.
Well,
For sure.
Johnny's swearing here this morning. This is a family radio show. You can't swear in this program.
It's a positive swearing.
No, but I love the Beatles. They're great.
So you guys can still watch Get Back on Disney Plus, which I do not have, but I was considering on probably, getting it for a month and then canceling it because I do want to watch it, but it's 8 hours. Get Back is 8 hours long, and I just don't have 8 hours to watch it. And I feel like it would be one of those Netflix binge-worthy shows that I would have to that I wouldn't be able to get up from the couch. I would be sitting there watching it because the few clips that I have seen, and I have watched the little clips, the short clips they put together to promote the documentary. I mean, it looks great.
Right.
It looks totally great. And the fact that I watched the little clips over and over again just tells me that I probably, I would watch it for the 8 hours.
Yeah, but when we get
I would take a little bathroom break and I would watch
bathroom break.
Yeah.
No, it's like 8 hours. But if we get a major snowstorm, just rent the thing and we'll sit there and watch it. That'd be great. That'd be great.
Yeah, it's true.
I could go back to my days. Oh my God, it was great.
So guys, raise your hand if you're ready for New Year's Eve. Raise it really high. Oh, that feels good.
What are you talking about?
Are you raising your hand, Al?
No, because I'm doing technical stuff.
Raise your hand.
If I can't,
raise your hand.
It's like me. It's like me driving a car. And if I raise my hand, I'm going to go off the road right now. You want me to raise my hand?
You're not in your car, dude.
Oh,
go off the road where?
I can't. I had to. So you want everybody in Radio Land, YouTube Land now to raise their hand if they're excited about New Year's Eve. Is that the question you're asking, Kiki?
Right, but now raise your hand.
Okay.
If you're ready for New Year's Eve with Steve Perry.
I gotta go now. All right, back in the weeds. Can I say one thing? You're gonna talk about Steve Perry. Is that what you're gonna do?
What do you think, Al?
But
what do you think?
Can I ask a question here? You don't mind me asking this?
No.
A new year is just a few days away. Can you have people make new things for New Year? Can you not talk about Steve Perry? Nothing against the guy, but what do you put your hand down? Maybe don't.
My hand's been down.
Do you have to talk? Oh my God. Okay. Oh God. I can't.
So I just have to say that there's been a lot of instances where I've been able to talk about Steve Perry quite a bit lately because he's been releasing all of these little things. So I've been able to talk about him. We don't know what's going to happen after the new year. He may not talk again for another 6 months. That's Steve Perry. We may not get anything for a really long time.
What you're saying, he has a residency coming up, or is that just false?
Perhaps.
Oh, God.
Now, I find this interesting.
Okay.
He did say that he may pop up as a surprise at a nightclub or a very small venue to sing some of his songs from the season, but I didn't hear anything about him doing that. So I'm kind of sad. So
false.
Again, the year is not over yet. We still have a few days left. Will he make a surprise appearance and do something a cappella somewhere? Probably not.
He's hanging out with his new girlfriend. What the hell does he want to get up at a club and sing for? Oh my God.
So the fact that he said he may do a surprise appearance in the Christmas season and he did not do that,
Christmas is over.
Will the residency happen?
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know. I mean, it would be great. Everybody's hoping. Everybody's really just crossing the fingers.
I don't mean to interrupt you.
My fingers are weird.
Yeah, I don't mean to interrupt you, and I know that you hate it when I interrupt you.
Yeah, I told you not to.
But you talk about Steve Perry doing a residency. You know where he's going to do his residency at?
My house.
Go ahead, continue. Oh my God, I can't get a punchline out. You're wrecking it from me. That's fine.
So we got another visualizer from the big mysterious man himself, Steve Perry. I love to talk about Steve Perry. And you know what? You guys love to hear about him. You do. You've made it very, very clear. So what are you doing on New Year's Eve? Was originally written in 1947 by Frank Loesser, who wrote lots of his songs for Broadway shows, including Guys and Dolls and How to Succeed in Business Without Even Trying. Steve Perry doesn't try. He doesn't need to because he just magically happens. I'm Steve Perry, and I'm magically here. I wish he would magically just show up right behind me, just start talking, give me a hug from behind, like just wrap his arms around my neck and not squeeze tight, because then I would be. So we don't want that. Just a gentle hug, a gentle New Year's Eve hug from Steve Perry.
You have major problems.
Tons of other artists have also covered this song, including Ella Fitzgerald, Andy Williams, Donny Osmond, and Rod Stewart. Did you know? And the list is long of the artists who have sang this song. What are you doing on New Year's Eve? I have not covered it, thank goodness, because it would not do well. So let's talk the song. If you don't want to hear all the lyrics, I'm just going to go over all the lyrics of this song. We're going to talk about it. So if you don't like that, leave. Just
Bye-bye.
Go to work, do what you got to do, because this is, or get a drink. That's what I say. Get a drink, maybe make a snack. Well, it's breakfast time here anyway. So maybe have some breakfast, cook an egg, like really quickly.
I'm going to get a Budweiser right
Microwave it. Ew. So we're going to talk the song. We're going to speak the lyrics. You know why, Al?
No, why, Kiki?
Because I know you love Steve Perry.
Oh
I just know that you love hearing about Steve Perry. So here we go. Here are the lyrics to What Are You Doing on New Year's Eve?
Nothing now.
So yeah, when the bells ring, no, wait, let me back up for a second. I forgot a word. Al, so you make me all nervous. When the bells all ring and the horns all blow and the couples we know are fondly kissing, will I be with you or will I be among the missing? Missing? We don't want anyone to be missing. Steve, you won't be missing. We'll be there in Times Square looking so nice, but we'll be outside, so we'll be cold as ice. But that pretty fuzzy jacket you got me for Christmas will keep me warm and nice. That's not part of the song. I put that in there because that was part of my visualizer, because I got to have my own. Okay. Next. Maybe it's much too early in the game, but I thought I'd ask you just the same. What are you doing on New Year's Eve? I guess he wants to make sure I'm there because he said New Year's Eve twice. He's making sure it's New Year's Eve. I want you to be there, not Easter. I want you to be there on New Year's Eve. Wonder whose arms will hold you good and tight. Oh, I wonder. I just wonder. Come up from behind and give me a little hug. When it's exactly 12 o'clock that night. So what are you doing on New Year's Eve? New Year's Eve. Saying it 2 times again, just to make double sure. Got to make double sure that we're all there, all of us. Maybe I'm crazy to suppose I'd ever be the one you chose out of the 1,000 invitations you've received. I don't receive anything. I'm just saying, I don't get anything. So there's no invitations you have to worry about here because I don't get any. My mother used to say, what's half and nothing? Nothing. Right. Moving on. Oh, but in case I stand one little chance, here comes that jackpot question in advance. It's a jackpot question. What are you doing New Year's Eve? New Year's Eve. Now I feel bad because he keeps saying the same thing over and over again, New Year's Eve twice. But don't feel bad. We have to feel happy. We have to feel happy that he's asking us what we're doing. Maybe I'm crazy to suppose I'd ever be the one you chose out of the 1,000 invitations you've received. Hashtag flattered. So let's bring it home now. Who tell me I still stand one little chance? Here comes that jackpot question in advance. What's the question, Steve? Let's ask him. So what are we doing New Year's Eve? New Year's. Thank you.
That's it? Is that it?
That's it.
Oh. So Gail
isn't that
no,
it's just cute. He released it, and I have to tell you, The way Steve does it, so pretty. It's just so nice and so Steve.
Was that done by Steve? I wasn't listening. Was that done by Steve? I wasn't listening.
That was totally done by Steve. That is his version, not the way I just did it.
Is that a song or is that a poem?
It's a song.
Oh,
it's a song, but you don't want me singing it.
What's the name of the song?
What are you doing on New Year's Eve?
He actually released a song called "What Are You Doing New Year's Eve?"
Well, it's a cover. You weren't listening. You weren't listening, apparently.
No, because I was getting a beer. I'm on my second beer already.
It was originally done in 1947 by Frank Loesser.
I'm not getting a Steve Perry mask. I don't care what you say. I'm not wearing a mask that says Steve Perry. I'm gonna wear.
So if you guys go and watch that visualizer video that Steve just released yesterday.
He released that yesterday?
Yep. The comments are just really awesome. And when you go through and read all of the comments, they're positive. And my goodness. I have not seen anything like this, I think, in my lifetime. How much
never see it again.
Steve Perry is loved.
Oh my God, like sickening, but whatever.
He's got
a girlfriend now. What do you mean he's loved? Of course he's loved.
No, but
loves him for who
I
he is.
have to tell you.
What do you want to
So
tell
yes,
me?
of course, there are still the people are convinced they're marrying him, which is fine.
Great. I'm not marrying him. I'm done.
But the love that everybody has for this man.
Beer tastes great this time of morning.
For instance, Lynn said, I absolutely love it. Your voice is so angelic. Merry Christmas and a very happy new year, my dear. Steve Perry.
I can't.
Love you to the moon and back. Then Bridget.
Who's Bridget?
Bridget. She said,
what did she say?
Oh, Steve, this album is awesome. Brought tears to my eyes, too.
Oh, my God.
Love it.
This is beautiful.
Then Al said. Not this Al.
Not this Al.
Was another Al.
Right.
Bellissimo.
Right.
Steve, you belong on stage once again. One last time for your devoted fans.
Oh, God.
And I agree.
That's great.
Will it happen with Journey in Times Square on New Year's Eve?
No, it's not going to happen.
Probably not.
No, it's not going to happen.
However, Neil did say that he has a surprise on New Year's Eve. Will it be a Steve Perry appearance? Probably not. We keep hoping. We keep crossing the fingers, but I don't think it's going to happen. What are you letting out?
What Neil's surprise is going to be on New Year's Eve. You know what it is? He's got himself a new guitar. That's what he got. He got himself a brand new guitar.
No, I think it's going to be a new song. That's what I'm thinking. That's my thought.
Why? You don't have to do any more music. Just play the separate ways. Don't stop believing. Any way you want to get it. Whatever. Okay, time for Ryan Seacrest. Okay, bye-bye. Whatever.
So Gail said she may go to the beach again, order out for dinner, and watch the ball drop on Rockin Eve. I could sit by the community pool here in my subdivision and not have to drive to the beach. Yeah, and that's the whole thing.
I like that.
And I am ready to watch Journey in Times Square on New Year's Eve from the comfort of my homestead.
No. They're not going to watch. You're not going to stay up that late and watch Journey.
No, I will.
No,
I will.
No,
you don't have to, but I will.
But I can't stay up that late.
It'll be great. I wonder where they're going to perform.
I don't know.
Will they be on a stage in the middle of Times Square?
Back of a truck?
Will they be inside somewhere? It'll be interesting to see how they get all set up. How many songs? Will they do 3 songs? Will they do a bunch of songs? Will they sing for an hour? No, they won't sing for an hour because normally those New Year's Rockin' Eve performances are very quick.
Who's that other organ player that plays?
Jason Derlaka.
He is friggin' awesome.
I
don't mean to swear here, but he is great. I mean, and Dean is. I would watch it just to watch Dean and watch that. What's the guy's name again?
Dean could literally have his own thing going.
Dean,
well, he has.
What's the other organ player's name? What's his name again?
Jonathan Cain.
No,
it's not an organ; it's a keyboard.
The guy who's saying the song.
Jason Derlaka.
He is fantastic.
I just said that, though.
He is fantastic. I would watch him and I watch Dean. They're gonna have a concert together. Just Dean and what's his name again? They would have if they performed.
What's his name again?
But if they had a concert just those two guys. I would watch that, and I think everybody here listening and watching right now.
Well, Al, guess what?
I think
they do need the rest of the band.
No, they don't. They just those two guys. I'm telling you, they could have their own two bands, like
their own two bands,
like Fogelberg and Dan Folkoli and whatever the heck.
Dan No, it wasn't Dan Fogelberg and John Ford Coley. What are you saying?
What was the name of those two guys in that group there? Fogelberg and what? Coley?
England Dan and John Ford
was
Coley.
It 3 guys or 2 guys? 2 guys?
2 guys.
2 guys.
So it wasn't Dan Fogelberg.
They're gonna have their own. What's the organ player's name again? What's his name?
I'm not telling you because
Jason, right? So Jason and Dean, Dean and Jason. I mean, that would be a great show. Hey, I'm telling you, that would be awesome. Just the two of them playing at times. I would watch them anyway. I would pay money to see those two guys. Those guys are fantastic. The rest of the group can retire. That'd be great.
I also love Jonathan, Neil.
They're fine.
And Arnell.
But they do their own thing. And
I love all of them collectively.
He's pretty good, but he could
Todd Jensen.
He could be playing the bass in the background. Give a little bit of that'd be great. I think it'd be fit.
I don't think he does. He doesn't do that.
It's a bass. No, that's what bass guitars do, Kiki. They go.
No.
I'm starting to hyperventilate.
So what are you guys doing on New Year's Eve? We're doing nothing. We are doing absolutely nothing. I will be watching Journey on the Rockin' New Year's Eve with Ryan Seacrest.
No, he's not on. Is he this year? I don't know.
He's on every year.
Yeah, but I don't even know. Is Dick Clark on this year?
Al.
No, I'm just saying.
Come on.
I love Dick Clark.
I love Dick Clark.
I love Dick Clark.
You know what? You always hear the nicest things about Dick Clark and how it sounds like he was just the sweetest man on the planet. Literally.
He was.
But a perfectionist
but he gave so many artists and groups their start in the music business. And American Bandstand, I used to watch that all the time. I love that program.
Peter Baker's going to be watching Journey. Thanks, Peter.
I wish American Bandstand was still. I wish they would do reruns of American Bandstand because I would watch that, right?
I don't think you know what. That's interesting you say that because they only have clips on YouTube. They don't have the entire shows. But I also loved watching American Bandstand.
Right.
That was my Saturday jam.
So Tracy's going to.
And then Soul Train. Was it Soul Train on right after that? Yeah, it was Soul Train.
Soul Train, Philadelphia.
Yep, and they had dancing.
So Tracy's going to be sleeping with me on New Year's Eve because she can't stay up. Well, she can't stay up that. Yeah, I don't know what side of the bed she's going to have. The left side, the right side. I don't know.
You know, I fall asleep before midnight as well. However, I do want to make sure I am going to watch Journey on New Year's Eve. No question.
Watch Journey?
Absolutely.
Well, you know, that's fine.
And you know,
what is he doing? This guy, go ahead. Continue.
What's the matter?
Don't worry about doing technical stuff. This guy is, I can't believe what this guy, I just can't. The Mark from Baltimore, he's in his car right now, right? He's got a Kiki.fm sticker on the back of his windshield, but he's wearing a mask in his car, right?
Yeah.
And the mask says on it, Steve Perry. I just can't. I can't. Mark, I love you, but you know what? Oh, this is ridiculous. It's got musical notes on it. He's a pain in my butt.
Thank you, Mark.
Mark, payback's a. I can't.
And literally, Al has had the conversation with me. He goes, "Listen, you're not going to talk about Steve Perry again, are you? But there are things that come out, and I have to talk about them because they're in my head."
You're trying to get me have a heart attack here or a stroke or something like that. You're trying to get my blood pressure up. I mean, you're sending me pictures of you in the car. First of all, you should be concentrating on your driving instead of driving and pointing at yourself with a mask on, saying Steve, whatever his name is. And you should put both eyes on the road. And by the way, you're driving with one hand. I learned from a long time ago you have to drive with both hands, Mark. I'm just saying.
Because everyone knows how much you love and care about Steve Perry. Care about him. Every time he's like, please, don't talk about him today. Please. And I'm like, well, too bad.
No, it's painful, Kiki.
I don't think it's painful. I really don't.
I think it's great that you do the classic rock news. People enjoy that. You talk about there's other things in the classic rock world. I talked about
the Scorpions. I talked about the Beatles.
You talked about Wolf, whatever his name is.
Wolfgang Van Halen. And Steve Perry released a visualizer.
What is a visualizer? It sounds kind of dirty. I mean, what the hell is a visualizer?
It's just like a cartoon for the video type of thing. It's just something.
No. It sounds like it's X-rated. A visualizer.
Because he wants you to listen to the song and not worry about what he's doing on the screen. not
Did
releasing.
you watch the visualizer?
I did.
So what is?
I always do.
What does Steve do in the visualizer?
He doesn't do anything. It's just the same
cartoon?
picture of the season
Oh my
cover
God!
with the snow
God.
coming down and
That's
the
like
fireplace
when he
crackling.
released that album, he gets everybody to tune in for the release of his album, and he just has a picture of his album with the snow in the fireplace.
You know, Mark, that might be a good idea.
What?
So Gail said, "Me Too." Saturdays was Bandstand and Soul Train. Yes. That was totally
right.
Kiki,
don't yell. Then, you're hitting the limiter.
And then Mark said, "Journey watch party." Maybe we'll do that.
What?
Have a Journey watch party on New Year's Eve.
Journey watch party. There's other rock
Here's
groups
the
in
problem.
the world. There's other rock groups in the world that people like listening to. Because Journey's great. There's no question about that. Steve Perry's he's okay, but there's other classic rock artists out there and groups that you should be talking about instead of this. Steve, every day for 2021, every day.
No, and in 2022, I will let you guys in on a little secret. We're gonna go a little more deeper into the 80s with the groups that we're gonna be talking about.
Oh,
so
really?
we're gonna branch out to some pop artists as well, besides rock.
Oh, I get it. But you know the new thing for 2022 that I'm very excited about, Kiki?
What?
I'm gonna have my own visualizer. And you know something? I think people would enjoy themselves watching my visualizer.
Tracy likes Steve Perry's visualizers. She likes them.
What about? Do you think Tracy would like my visualizer?
No.
Why?
Because what would you do?
I don't have to do anything. What does the Steve guy do? He plays cartoons. He plays fires and snow. I mean, he doesn't do anything. But he just sings the song, right?
Mark.
Right. What, Mark?
He's like singing the Steve Perry song in the comments, so we know what he's up to.
What is? It's like he. Oh my God!
By the way, guys, Gary Stuckey's almost up to 5,000 subscribers. So if you've not subscribed to Gary's channel yet, go over and subscribe to Gary Stuckey's channel. Get him to 5,000 subscribers. He's like literally almost there.
He's so obsessed with this Steve guy too. He made a song which we debuted here on Kiki.fm during the month of December, and the song is entitled Steve Perry. And it's just, oh my God,
it's entitled Steve Perry.
You people are crazy.
Well,
and these people coming out and says Gary's song is great, but he's obsessed. And I'm going like, girl, what the hell you have a picture on your Facebook page of Steve Perry?
It's so funny calling Gary obsessed, and all of us are sitting here. We're all obsessed.
I'm not
as
obsessed.
well.
I'm not obsessed.
Well, we know that.
I like you know what I'm obsessed about, and I have to say that we're very excited about Mo's new adventure with the Doobie Brothers. I'm kind of obsessed with the Doobie Brothers and Casey and the Sunshine Band, but that's another story for another day. But the Doobie Brothers are great. And if you want to listen to music, listen to Kiki.fm. Mo is great. He's a great person, and he's going to be mixing all the Doobie Brothers tracks and everything else in concerts coming up in the year of 2022.
And you know, it's funny. Last night I went and I looked to see if the Doobie Brothers were coming anywhere near us, and they only have a few dates released so far. Right. So I'm guessing after the new year hits, they'll be releasing a lot more dates, because it's only like 6 or 7 maybe. And a few of them are in Pennsylvania. So, but I would think they're going to come locally, like maybe Connecticut, Massachusetts, something like that.
You think so?
Yeah. Yeah, because they usually come to one of the casinos, which they were supposed to last year, and they postponed that. Or, my gosh, the Xfinity Center in Massachusetts, in Mansfield.
Oh,
they go there as well.
Isn't that where we saw them before? We saw them there.
Yep.
And who are they doing the concert with? Steely Dan?
Steely Dan.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird. I mean,
Steely Dan should have opened for the Doobie Brothers.
Right.
For sure.
Right.
Like, no question. Yeah, I wonder who they'll have open for them for this tour, because Michael McDonald's going to be a part of it, which is so awesome. So it'll be interesting.
They're celebrating the 50th year this year, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because...
Kiki, can you hold on for a second here?
Sure.
Hang on. Interruption here on the Kiki Classic Rock YouTube channel, Kiki.fm. Hang on.
Hey, this is Mo, front of house audio for Doobie Brothers. You're rocking down the highway with Kiki.fm.
Isn't he great? I love that guy, don't you?
I love Mo. He's going to get me a crawfish pizza.
Yeah.
When he sees me.
But, you know, the traction over the Christmas season, instead of everybody going ho, 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 they're going mo, mo, mo.
Mark is telling everybody to send you a Steve Perry mask.
Listen, Mark. If I happen to get a Steve Perry mask,
Oh
I'm
my
gonna put it in the
gosh,
Kiki
so
FM.
funny.
I'm not wearing it. I'm like, I don't, the only mask I will wear is my Lone Ranger mask. That's the only mask I'm gonna wear.
Yeah.
I'm not, I'm just not gonna do it. That's
Yep.
fine.
And
But
Gail said I should interview Steve Perry. I would love to interview Steve, but
what is it talk
I don't think
about?
he's going to talk to me.
But I told
but
you,
he's talking to everybody else.
but I told you last
So,
week.
It's okay.
Now I think everybody. I mean, I'm not. You can talk to him if you want to, but I think everybody would enjoy him just talking to me. I mean, can you imagine the questions coming out of my mouth to Steve Perry?
Nope.
Can you imagine?
Nope.
It would have
I can't
nothing
even
to
think
do
about it.
music. It had to do about his personal life. What he likes to eat, like I told you last week or whatever. Does he like bedtime stories before? Does he like to be tucked in? Does he sleep in his underwear? Does he wear clothes when he goes to bed?
And guess what?
Does he wear briefs or boxes?
He would hang up on you.
No, he wouldn't hang up on me.
He would hang up on you.
No, he'd be fine with it and say you can't hear that. I mean, I think that would be. We talk like two guys talking, like having a beer or something.
No,
I would have
no.
him.
He wouldn't
have a beer.
record. He wouldn't record that.
Yes, he would.
Nope, he wouldn't do that.
God, I tell you, people would love it. You know,
They would love it, but he wouldn't do it. It's not going to happen.
What?
It's not going to happen. However, I hope you guys have the best day ever.
You leaving now?
Yep. I hope you have the best day ever. Make sure you just say, you know what, this is a really great Tuesday. I can't. It doesn't feel like Tuesday to me. It felt weird even saying Tuesday.
I know, but
and it's going to be a really quick week because people have some time off, and those days always go by really fast, which is annoying.
Right.
I hope it goes by really. I hope your week, if you have the week off, I hope it goes by really slow for you.
Right.
Because I'm hoping that for myself.
I hope it goes through slow in a good way because you can listen to Kiki.fm, and I mean, people are like going crazy. We played Christmas music for a couple of days, and that was fine. And I finally took it off about 6 hours earlier than I was supposed to because I had enough. I could only listen to "Oh Come All Ye Faithful" for so many times and deck the halls with bars of folly or whatever.
Yes, Jottie's going back to sleep. Tracy said to have a good day, everyone. And I wish you would talk to me. That would be awesome. And
talk to me.
So again, I hope you guys have the best day ever. Please subscribe if you have not already.
Subscribe to what? Subscribe to what?
My channel here.
What's your channel name?
Kiki Classic Rock here on YouTube.
Right.
Comment. Hit the like button. Share the video.
Right.
And also you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok.
I don't have any of those. I'm not getting them either.
And the Meta. You can follow me on the Meta.
Meta this. I'm just saying, I just rather listen to the radio, to this Kiki.fm channel is really.
Yep. And you can download that for free in the App Store for your iPhone or Android.
Free.
And guys, make sure you are kind to everyone. Stay strong. And always remember, most importantly, what am I going to say?
Good night, Steve Perry.
Keep rocking. And good day, Steve Perry. I love you. And if I can talk about you again tomorrow, I will. And who knows, maybe I will talk about Steve Perry tomorrow. We just don't know what the day will bring. We shall.
Kiki.
What?
It's a good day. Bye-bye.
Can't with him. This guy, I swear. Bye, guys. And hopefully, thank you so much for being here, by the way. Thank you for your support. Love you guys so, so much. And hopefully I will see you tomorrow.